Yeah. So once I hit it live, it go live. So we're gonna give it up. You ready to rock, man? Yo, those are your awards.
Yeah.
Type your awards.
Yeah.
When you get a chance.
Say that again.
When you get a chance, type your awards in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, over here on the right. We're gonna throw them out. All right, Five, what we gonna come out with? I can't believe they tried to block my joint last week after we played you won't be playing that no more. That go-go joint with Trouble. I was shocked. I must have rocked that joint hard enough for them to be like, oh no, we gotta get this. I'm ready. I can't wait to start dancing in the studio again. You know what I'm saying? This car dancing, that ain't really, I'm the number one car dancer in the world, but it ain't really my thing. I want two-step.
That's why.
Yeah, what you think, Five? What we gonna roll? Which one you think we should roll with?
Probably these up-tempo ones.
Yeah. Remix. Yeah. J Trees. Lucid. Yeah.
And I think I sent them with love too, if I'm not mistaken.
We gonna roll with that. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. What's the name of this one, Joe?
Starlight.
It's up to you. I don't care.
No, I said that's the name. Starlight. That's the name of it.
Oh, that's Starlight right there. Yeah.
Stick with it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rock it. You're on live. Hey.
Mr. Thomas, welcome to the Peace in the Morning show. We are live on a Funky Friday. What's up, Darius?
Peace in the morning. Peace in the morning. Peace in the morning. Peace in the morning. Peace in the morning, grand rising. Peace in the morning, grand rising. Peace in the morning, grand rising. Yeah. Welcome to Funky Friday on the Peace in the Morning show. Come on, come on. Yeah, we got DJ 5 Star, the general in the building. That's right. We got a special guest for you, ladies and brothers. Superstar in his own right. We got on a stage in Arkansas. Yeah. I see y'all checking in. Lala Idea coming on the screen. Come on. Don't be Friday, baby. Rest in peace to the Queen. This is exciting. It is special for her coming up. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, I like that sample. I might have to loop that one.
Good with it.
I get so lost in you, staring at and I do, hypnotized by love. These are the things dreams are made of. Tell me how I got so lucky to have a girl like you. God must have heard my prayers and made all my dreams come true. It's alright, 'cause you're here with me. Keep going all the place worth to be. So passions must fall apart fantasy. The way that you move, girl, you got home.
Yeah, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Feel like we're ready to crank it up at a Funky Friday.
Ain't it funky though? I
Funky
had to
Friday.
loop that part.
I'm trying to tell you, Funky Friday, Frankie Beverly, but instead I got ladies and gentlemen in the building, none other than our good brother we met about almost 3 years now, coming up this summer.
Yeah, 2-3 years, yeah.
That's right. You know, none other than the king, songwriter, singer, producer, music score provider, none other than the brother himself, Joel Treese. Welcome to the Peace of the Morning Show, King.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
No doubt about it, man. We are so excited about having you this morning. First of all, man, I just want to say thank you for appearing. Happy New Year to you, brother.
You too.
You know, we met on the road, man, on stage. What was the name of that city we did that event down in?
It was in Arkansas. El Dorado.
El Dorado.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, send a shout out if you ever heard of El Dorado.
Matter of fact, shout out to the mayor, because we met the mayor of El Dorado, and I can't think of her name right off the top of my head. Real nice woman. I still follow her on Facebook and stuff. Real cool.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Oh, the mayor. Oh, yeah, the mayor's powerful. Black sister down there. Yeah, no doubt. El Dorado, Arkansas. That's where we met on stage. And a lot of young, talented brothers down there, you know. But we brought the positive movement. You know, we pushing positive vibes all over the place. Shout out to The Life magazine. That was fortunate. We were fortunate enough. My brother Five Star and I, as well as Darlene Brown and Marcus Johnson with the Lights of the Round Table. Thanks for featuring us on the cover this month. And, you know, we pushing this positive media movement, period. You know, that's what it's all about. So it's Funky Friday. You know, we like to have a good time, educational entertainment at its best here on the Peace of the Morning Show. And I've been wanting to bring you on for I don't know how long, man. You always
we talked about it for a while.
But now you're here. So tell us all about, you know, how you got into music and what, you know, inspires you to go the route, because you got a famous cousin You know, we not gonna, you know, you got a famous cousin that's in the music, and he done put out all kinds of music. You know,
Yeah.
a legend in the game.
Well, I started music when I was probably, I was young. I was probably about 9, 10 years old. Played in the band in school, in elementary school, middle school, high school. I played saxophone, taught myself how to play some other things. Went in the military for a while, did music while I was there, played in bands, sang in clubs and stuff like that. I ended up producing for some people overseas that it worked pretty good. And then I came back to the States to see what I could do here. I hooked up with a couple brothers here. I was in a group called Mirror Mirror. We put out a song that was doing really good called Up and Down. And then I ended up one of the guys in the group named Jesse McDade, who's my right-hand man. He helps me out doing my music and stuff. Matter of fact, a couple of songs we're going to play, he co-wrote or wrote with me. And this last album I did called, my first solo project I did called With Love was actually supposed to be for Jesse. And it turned out I ended up doing the whole thing myself, and because he wanted me to do it, and I ended up doing my first solo project. So it's been a long process, but it's been worth it, and I'm loving what I'm doing right now. As far as my cousin, what you're
before you get to your cousin, that song we played that we opened up with this morning. Thank you for allowing us to jump up and open it up. But the song that you played, that we played this morning, tell us about that, because that was a nice groove, nice melody. You know, Five, he got into it. He started cutting that joint up.
That's a song called Starlight, which is going to be on my new album, which comes out in April. Actually, you guys are the first ones to play it. It's never been played. So you guys broke it. But yeah, it's going to be on my new album, which comes out in April. The album is titled Ladies and Gentlemen, Jay Treese. It's going to have about 10 tracks on it, including that one. It's going to be different than my first album. The first album I did With Love was more mellow and laid back. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jay Treese. It's going to have more dance club type stuff like that on it. I end up doing that song because I have a huge fan base overseas in the UK, and that's the type of music they're into. And I did one track that they loved, and I started building off of that, and that's where it came from.
Awesome. So you were about to, before I asked you to thanks for sharing, before I asked you to share about this most recent tune that we just played, Starlight, which, you know, was tight as a mug. As a matter of fact, Lala Hadid, another singer from the area, you know, also songwriter, very talented sister, you probably seen on the show. She said, you know, she wrote a song called Mirror Mirror as well, you know, so
okay.
Yeah, no doubt. But you got a famous cousin, man, you know, and so he's, like I said, you chose the positive music route. Not that his music isn't positive, because his catalog is up there with, you know,
it's crazy.
You know, some of the greatest, right? Especially in our era, right? So go ahead and tip that off for us.
Well, I'll explain how he's my cousin, then I'll tell who he is. Right. His grandmother and my grandmother are sisters. Every summer I would go to North Carolina to visit my grandmother. He would go to North Carolina to visit his grandmother, which they lived right up the street from each other. I could walk to their house. It was like 50 meters up the street. So we spent the summers together every summer as kids. And to this day, I still talk to him and call him from time to time. And that's Jermaine Dupri.
Got it. So that whole family just come out of talented music all over the place, right?
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy how it kicked off. So yeah.
So what made you choose the positive music route? You know, on the Peace in the Morning show, we get into the nitty gritty. We deal with the real issues, but our focus, bar none, is to be solution oriented, to focus on the positive, cut that negative stuff all the way down, but just by promoting positive. You know, at this day and age, we got to be bold for good. 24/7, the negative forces are paying people to be wicked, to create things, build things. They got stuff in laboratories they're creating to hurt people. They're going in the food market. I mean, you name it. Just think of the 4 basic food groups, right, that America pushed for years, for almost a century. They pushed the 4 basic food groups were milk from a cow, which is no animals are eating human milk. Okay, so it's just not it's not made for the body. Bread, which causes mucus in the body. Cheese, which clogs your arteries, right? So when you think about eggs, so you know all of these things were really money makers. They weren't good for the body. There's nothing healthy about that. And as a matter of fact, the 4 basic food groups that America recommended for us to take are the same things now that cause people with a lot of the things that cause pre-existing conditions that now people are dying from COVID. When you eat a lot of bread, your lungs get full of mucus. If you end up with COVID, you don't have the strength and the capacity to cough that up. You can literally, people are people are literally dying from mucus. So what made you want to get into, positive music and really take your artistry in that direction?
Well, I looked at like when we were growing up, there were artists that you could listen to as a kid, and your parents didn't have to worry about the words that were going to be said. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were people like Millie Jackson that did stuff that was risque, but overall you had positive stuff or just party type things. And the kids nowadays, they don't have it. If you look at the people that are the main people in the music business now, as far as artists, a lot of them you wouldn't want your 10, 11-year-old kid to listen to. So I wanted to take it back to where music was happy and made you feel good. The R&B part of it that was love music. And I wanted to take it back to that time where to me, there was a message in the music. So that's what I did.
Well, you've done an excellent job of it, brother. And as a matter of fact, we want to, play one of those positive tunes. When we were down in Arkansas, you cranked the jam up from on stage down in El Dorado. I just can't get it out of my head. But you cranked the song up. I think it was a Unity. That was a song at the time.
No, with love.
With love, right? With love. So what inspired you? Because at that, we dealing with a whole lot of challenge, but what inspired that before we listen to it?
That song, I was watching the news one day, and this is when Trump was in the White House, and he had said some stuff that just rubbed me the wrong way, and I in my mind I'm thinking this isn't how, as far as how I grew up, the stuff that I know of people that I know, no matter what race, creed, or color they were, at least where I lived at, we all pulled together, and I was saying to myself, we should be able to take back this country with love. Just love should outshine everything. Is basically what it came out to be, and that's where I got the song from.
Awesome. So we're gonna crank it up. It's Funky Friday, so we gotta keep it rolling. We can talk a little bit, but we gotta crank a whole lot of the morning show. Ladies and gentlemen, great. Introduce the song, Joe.
This is With Love from Jay Treese.
Jay Treese from The Morning Show.
Visions in my mind, they tend to speak to me, telling me what's wrong in this world and how it should be. If we turn back the hands of time, we'll see that all we need to be is love. Love. All we need is love. Love. All I wanna do is live, love, and be free. So why can't we just let the other man be? Live your life to fullest, don't you worry about me, because you know what I found in me is love. Love. All we need is love. Love. Open your mind, let your heart be free. You do you while I do me. Don't you worry about what may be, 'cause we found a baby. Hand in hand, we reach the top. I'm black and white, brown, we can't stop. This name was started as a melting pot. We'll take it back, you'll see. Love me, love. Love me, love. We'll take it back with love. Love me, love. We'll take it back with love. Open your mind, let your heart be free. You do you while I do me. Don't you worry about what may be, cause we found love, baby. Hand in hand, we reached the top. I'm black and white, brown, we can't stop. This land was started as a melting pot. We'll take it back, you'll see. Back, you'll see. Take it back, you'll see.
Yes. No doubt about it. That's Joe Treese. Hey, Why We Need Love, man. That's powerful, brother. What you think about that, Five? No doubt about it. No doubt
I like
about
all the
it.
music so far. Everything I've heard, I'll put in rotation. Good
You heard,
music.
hey,
Good
you
music.
if you
Thanks, brother.
if you
Matter of fact, that song, I ended up winning actually this award,
Major.
the World Songwriters Award. I won Best R&B Song for that song with Love.
Yep, you deserve it too. It gave me goosebumps.
Thank you.
yeah,
Good
put that
music.
up again for us, man.
Yes, you deserve it.
Wow. Yeah, congratulations, Five. Give him a round of applause on that one, Five.
You already know. Let me pull it up right now.
Yeah.
All that right now.
Wow. That's how we do it. So, Joe, and as a songwriter, there are a lot of people out here. What's your inspiration? What do you do to get into the mood of writing? How do you, because you not only, it's one thing to write.
Mm-hmm.
It's another thing to then finish it, take it in the studio. And not only do you write now, I know you said you have a partner, but you do some production yourself. But tell us about the writing part. What really gets you motivated to write?
Actually, all the songs on my album, the first album, With Love, and the second album, Ladies and Gentlemen, Jay Treese, I do all the music myself. I do all the production myself. I tend to do the music first, and then I'll let the music just take me where I want to go as far as writing wise. Unless, like I said, my boy Jesse, he may have something and go, I got something for that song, and then we'll sit down and put something together that way. But mostly, I end up letting the music drive me to where the lyrics are going to go. And then again, it may be something I hear. Like I said, with Love, I heard something on the news that made me just write that. So it just depends.
So, Gerald Anderson, the publisher of the Life magazine, just said he just downloaded this copy on iTunes. Love it. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Lala said, play that hit, Star. Hey, man, they loving your music. So, in addition to that, now let's talk about the production part, and being in the studio, because you got your own studio that you create where you build all this fantastic music, right?
Yes. I have a pre-production studio.
How does that come about? What would you,
Well, see, like I said, I've always done music, but I always had to rely on other people. And I got tired of relying on other people, trying to get this person to come over to do this and trying to make schedules work. So I said, you know what, I love doing what? First of all, I do music for the love of music. If I get 2 people to listen to my music, I'm fine with it. If I get 2 million to listen to my music, I'm fine with it. So no matter what the number is, I'm going to continue doing it because I love doing music. So I needed a place for me to be able to do it when something struck me and I wanted to do something. So I ended up sat back, took some money from here and there, and started putting together my own studio so I could rely on myself, not someone else, to come in and do stuff for me.
Hey, listen, speaking of which, we published, I want to thank Xavier Thomas, Brand Market Pro, for connecting us, hooking us up with a number of our technology components. Recently, though, I just hooked up the Peace in the Morning Show.tv. So when you get a chance, go check out our new website, peaceinthemorningshow.tv, done by yours truly, right?
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So our brother Marcus Johnson on Lights of the Round Table talks a lot about the fact that, brother said to him, Marcus, one of the reasons why I enjoy working with you is because you don't work for perfect. You work to get it done.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of times for myself, because I want it to be a certain way, I want it to be, just perfect, it sits there. But when you work to get it done, you get it out there, you get it done. And as my wife said, then you just continue to come back and continuously improve it, add on to it, allow it to evolve. And so, shout out for you for being able to just take it upon yourself to push it, and keep moving it in the right direction. So we're going to keep it moving, play a little bit more of your music. Make sure you go to thelifemagazine.com. That's the Life, LYFE magazine.com, and purchase the quarterly issue of Life Magazine featuring the Lights of the Round Table, the folks of the Peace of the Morning Show, and a host of other just really talented, beautiful stories and people. You got to push positive media, man. The other stuff is being pushed 24/7. They'll share a fight. They'll share a smack in the face. They'll share this police brutality. Millions of views. But it takes, I don't know, an act of God and really an act of you and the God in you to start pushing positive music, positive media, and the good things out there that's going on. So, Five, what we got next? We got another jamming.
Remix.
This is Keep Doing What You Do.
J Trees. Lucid. Yeah.
I gotta say this. Just based on what you said, it made me think of a quote. It says, "Done beats perfect 10 times out of 10."
J Trees.
Done beats perfect 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Did you feel me? Check it.
I wanna feel the fire of your love. Baby, once could never be enough. Open up your heart and let me in. You got me falling for you,
Yeah. Did you feel me? Check it.
I wanna feel the fire of your love. Baby, once could never be enough. Open up your heart and let me in. Got me falling for you once again. Got me calling out your name. I want you. Keep doing what you're doing. Let me know you feel the same as I do. Keep doing what you do. Keep on doing what you do. Keep on doing what you do, babe. Keep on doing what you do. Keep on doing what you do, babe. Keep on doing what you do. Keep on doing what you do, babe. 5-star. Keep on doing. Baby, you got something on your mind. 'Cause you know I can feel it on your tongue. As the thought of you and me unwind.
Never listen to the critics cause they never up. Getting up, yeah, 5 a.m. Couldn't match what we do, the mind state I'm in. Yeah, they bitter, couldn't figure how to go play him. I raised the bar in the book, not just at that gym. Yeah, new year looking rough, but we stay strong. Killing beats, even when all the yellow take on. Surf sound is the way to bring you up now. If they don't like it now, we don't give a what now. What now? 26, living proof that we don't need no weapon just to go and get the groove back. New tracks every day, ain't no roster. Summertime, I'm just go and get the party poppin'. Sipping something fine like Ciroc Raspberry. Mix it with a Sprite by my drink, Halle Berry. Smoothness, that's the only vibe that I carry. Grew up in a house of pain like Tyler Perry. Remember all the magazines got real scary, but it's all good now. Neighbors all so very. And now I'm moving on the sun. Only speaking to the muscle with a beat on. It's the flow showing you your thing. Going hard to the grind and remove your sins. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You gotta love good music, man.
Doing what you do.
Well, no.
Doing what you do, babe. Keep on doing what you
Love that, man. Come on.
keep on doing.
That's right. Yo, 5, you hit that up, boy. Oh, man.
It's a Funky Friday, right?
My theme for the day. Huh? Woo! Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh man, yo, don't get me going on. Yo, 5, don't do it. 5 got me going though.
We out of there. Look, you better turn all the way up.
I'm trying to tell you, get it out of here, man. Whoa. Yo, man.
I'm loving the music, bro. Like,
Thanks, man.
Incredible,
You gave me
incredible.
an idea when you brought in that Michael Jackson. Let me show you.
A
With
show-
my song,
yeah,
like,
you
oh,
heard
I gotta do something with this now.
man, I thought I had the instrumental. I was like, I gotta make me an instrumental of that because the loop was still.
I'm
off,
gonna have to take that one over, and I may have a remix to the remix.
Man, I had
Yo,
fun,
man.
Good music.
I'm telling you, I was over here like I was over here jamming. I'm already thinking about how I'm gonna sing all day. Keep on doing what you do, yeah. Keep on doing what you do. But that's what it's all about. That's why we need this positive music, man. We need positive media. You know,
Yeah.
I'm working, and I thank all of the people who support us. You know, all the people, my family, my wife, my children, my mother, my father, you know, just all of the people in the community, the other artists, the people that with the technical side, Streets Media, Vines Media, Daryl Barnes, you know, just so many people that have supported the movement of being positive and pushing that. And we have got to be bold with it. You know, we need to sleep, but after we sleep, when we wake up, we got to be bold for good. You know, and that's what you're doing with your music, man. Just keep on doing what you do. I love that. I mean, it's so simple, but those are the, the clicks that you got to constantly be hearing, you know, that tap, because that's what makes people respond to negative things.
Yeah, exactly. Don't let anybody stop what you're doing.
So how's that been for you in terms of just constantly, you know, pushing and getting projects out and moving from one level to the next? You know, how have you been able to continue to be motivated to doing what you do?
Like I said, because I do it for the love of music. I'm not doing it for if I make money off of it, great. I mean, because everybody's into, you got to have ways to live. But if I don't make any money off of it, the love that I get from doing it and the love I get from other people that like my music is to me is payment enough. So that keeps me motivated and keeps me moving forward. Like I said, I have a huge fan base overseas, and they're constantly, when you got something else coming on, when you got something, so they keep me motivated in doing this.
Awesome, man. I tell you, for being able to watch you in the short time that we've known each other, and I mean, we hit it off right off the bat. You know, part of it was circumstantial in terms of what we were dealing with down in El Dorado. But we realized, you know, being from Maryland, it took us to go to El Dorado to meet in Arkansas and being on stage and performing, you performing and I'm, you know, speaking. And that brought us together, you know.
Yeah, and it's crazy how small the world is. One, because we met that way. And then two, after we started talking, come to find out, I knew your cousin.
Right.
So that's the crazy part. So,
I mean, and now here we are. So in addition to, you know, being able to write your own music, you now have jumped into a whole nother arena because, as you said, you have people that like your music all over the world.
Yeah.
And you won a couple of awards, two you have in front of you, but also your music has now been featured in films. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a movie that I'm not sure what's going with the production wise of the movie, but it's a movie called Glass Ceiling.
Okay.
Slaughterhouse is what it was, a vampire movie. And it's a song I put out, which was on my first album, With Love. It's a song called Tonight. They wanted to use that for the movie, so I gave them permission to use that. And then I came up with another song called, because it's a horror flick about vampires, I came out with a song called March of the Vampires that they're also going to use in the movie as well.
So how did that come about? You know, how did you get your music out there? You know, what did you do that attracted, you know, some people in there?
Actually, they contacted me. It was just something that just fell in my lap. Someone heard my music, liked it, and then they asked me, did I have any that I wanted to present for this movie? And I said, I'll send you a couple tracks. You let me know what you like. And the first two I sent them, they picked the one song Tonight. And then they were telling me more about the story of the movie. And then as they were telling me, I was sitting at my desk in my studio. And as I'm talking to them, I'm doing music as I'm talking to them, putting a song together as I'm talking to them. And then within 15 minutes, I sent them a sample of the song March of the Vampires, and they grabbed that right away too.
So, you know, being able to create that opportunity just basically came because you kept doing what you do. You know,
I kept grinding.
You kept grinding. So that's a major component for people because it takes a lot, man, when you just don't know what to do. Sometimes you get frustrated, confused. But when you just jump out there and you keep on doing it and you keep on doing it and you don't stop, you know, you just keep pushing and you get to, you're going to get there, you know, but you can't stop. You just got to keep moving, got to keep pushing. And so I give you all the props, man, for.
Thank you. I'm also doing, we started filming about right before Christmas. It's going to be an online TV series called Redline. I play a character named Dre, and I'm also going to have some music in that show as well.
So what's that again? Tell us about that.
It's a online TV series that's being filmed now. We took a little break, but being filmed called Redline. I'm playing a character named Dre, which is basically I'm the muscle for this guy, and like I said, we started filming that, and I'm doing some music in it as well.
Okay, how can they? Where is it being broadcast when you broadcast?
Well, like I said, right now we're still filming it. So once I get all the information, I'll definitely pass it on to you.
Okay,
so you can put it out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Let us know so we can do a debut or something, before you roll it out. We definitely want to be able to get that out there. I'm so inspired, man. I want to hear some more of that music. So if I can bring that back, go back to some of the music you crank. We do have one of your other tunes that we got out there. Five. What we got? We got something else for us?
This is the song Why. I did this with a dude in Syracuse, New York.
Just wondering The unity of colors in a rainbow is amazing to see. Yeah.
Rufus Roundtree on the check-in. What's good, King?
The lack of empathy for our brothers is appalling to me. Please don't be quick to judge, as I'm only being what God made me. A black man in a white man's world. Freedom from oppression is my right. Get your knee off my neck. I can't breathe. George Floyd. I can't breathe. Mind is wondering why has the world gone really crazy? Mind is wondering why the cop killed that lady. Tanisha and Anderson. Mind is wondering why. My mind is wondering why.
Sometimes love is not enough. You must take a stand, call it off. Come together for one cause. Police the police, brand new laws. Like a bad disease, help us, we cannot breathe. These senseless killings must cease. All together, everyone. No justice, no peace.
DJ 5 Star.
Sound Vision, Sound Vision, Sound Vision, Sound Vision.
Yo, man. Yo, you intertwine that joint, man. You put the George Floyd situation in there.
Yeah.
You know, yo, man. I love your ability to conceptualize, you know.
Yeah, that track, actually, I did the music on it. The first person you heard singing on it is a guy named Andrew Love out of Syracuse. I sent him the track. I was producing the track for him. I did the music. I sent him the track. He came up with the concept. And I only sent him like a minute and a half of music. He wrote what he wrote. And he's like, I think that's all I want to say. And I was like, no, it's got to be more to this. So I ended up adding more music to it. And then the second half of the song, I did all that to it and brought my boy Jesse McDade, which I was telling you about, brought him on there. And then I'm speaking at the end. But it all came together. And it's a real good song, real powerful song.
Wow.
Super dope.
Yeah, man, I love it. Just like I said, just the whole ability, and then your ability to collaborate with people. So why is that so key? You know, why is it so key to collaborate, and how much more has it elevated your ability to pursue your dream and your passion to put out the type of music as a result of collaborating versus thinking that I got to do it myself or I'm in competition with everybody out here? If I put somebody else, they're gonna get more shine than me. You know, what allows you to do, see the value in collaboration? Well,
if I see that we have something we click, then I know I can do it. The guy MC Andrew Love, the way I met him is almost like I met you. I went to Atlanta to do a show, and the guy that was promoting the show didn't show up, and it was a mess. And but we had people there that wanted to see us. So we came together and we went ahead and just put on a show for the little bit of people that were there. and him and I started talking, and he liked the music that I did, and I liked the stuff that he was doing, and it just made sense. And then when I heard some of his stuff online and stuff like that, and it made sense, so I was able to do it. If I have something in common with the person, I can write music for him. I can do music for him. It's also helping me see things in me that I didn't know I could do. I had a young lady a few months back, maybe a year back, that sent me she wanted me to do a track for her, and the only thing she sent me was a recording of her singing. That was it. Mm-hmm. And I was able to build music around what she was singing. And I had never done it before. So it's definitely broadened what I can do, or letting me see all the stuff I can do when it comes to music.
Wow. Yeah, I love that, man. I love your ability to collaborate and bring other people into your work. You know? Yeah,
and it's like I said, if people are doing it for the love of music and the same thing I am, I have no problem in doing it. We're on the same sheet of music, and I can write something or produce something for them.
So, you know, we're gonna bring at this time, you know, we got a sister that's a big partner. We've been doing ever since we connected. I met her and her husband, dynamic duo. We had a daughter on the show, featured her, as well as Lala. She does a show every morning, Monday through Friday, Morning Tea with Mommy. And you know, I wanted her to come on just as a sister. We were actually gonna do a special tribute to the Queen, Cicely Tyson, you know, who we lost. But I wanted to bring Lala Hadid on the show this morning. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on, Kings?
Hey, how you doing?
Queen.
You know, we are definitely Castro fans over here, right?
You know it.
The Castro clan. You know, we pump her music. Hey, Joe, let me introduce you formally for the first time since you all haven't had the pleasure. The Queen has been loving your music. She was in the chat, and you know, Joel Treespeak on Peace of the Morning Show. Lala Hadid.
How you doing?
Look, I am definitely a new fan of Jay Treese. All the feel-good music y'all were playing for me this morning. Thank you, King. I appreciate it. I grew up on that.
Thank you.
Thanks to my mom and dad. That's the type of music that they played every day, all day, especially on Saturday mornings when we had to clean the house. So I appreciate you, King.
Thank you. Thank you.
No doubt. So, you know, you kind of would think it would maybe be a heavy heart, but it's with so much pride and the fact that we're spiritual people and we know that we are truly cosmic and tied to the universe. Thank you for coming on. What is Cicely Tyson? You know, I really want to celebrate her because she's a gem. I mean, she's done so much for so many people, and the model that she exudes in terms of regalness, royalty. But you know, Lala, what does she mean to you as a woman of color, as a woman of the original people of the planet Earth? What does it mean, you know, to be able to see that sister? You know, what does she mean to you?
I'm sorry about that, guys. I couldn't even hear you. I'm over here mommy duty as well.
Hey, that's what it's all about. You know, we in the time of make it work, do it all at the same time, right?
But I know, you know, initially when you brought me on, you wanted me to say a little something honoring Cicely Tyson. And I was just talking to my mom last night about it, and one thing that sticks out in my mind is Women of Brewster Place. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie.
Yeah.
That was the moment for me where I was intrigued by who she was and what she represented. She had this part that was talking about being black. And she was like, it's not beautiful. It's not ugly. It's not kinky hair, straight hair. Black is just black. And that was like the defining moment for me as far as women in entertainment and in television. And so she has definitely been a pillar in my life as far as what I looked up to as a budding Black woman and a Black queen. Like what she represented for me was queenism, classiness, grace. And I wanted to be sad when I found out about it, but at 96 years old, thinking of everything that she's accomplished, all the waves that she's made for so many Black females like myself, to me it was a happy moment. Like, you fulfilled the purpose that God planted you here for, and now it's time for you to receive your reward. So I wanted to cry, I wanted to be sad, because the humanistic side of me is going to miss seeing her in television and new things. But she definitely came here, made her mark, and she won't be forgotten. So Cicely Tyson, I salute you, Queen.
Right.
Perfect song. You just reminded me of a song I'm missing. Raheem Devon had a song called Woman. I used to play that a lot when I had Real Records. And it mixed with this too.
Right.
I love it.
Hey, I appreciate you,
Good
King.
music. All day. Peace in the Morning Show.
Hey, whose music was that?
Come on. Why would I ever? Come on. You already. He just wanted to hear them say,
Hey, Queen.
go ahead.
La La Hadid. There it is. Queen, so tell us, what song was that? What song was that, Queen? She's not able to hear us, obviously.
No, she can hear us. She can't unmute yet.
She's muted. That's what it is. Maybe she's muted.
Hey, I appreciate you, DJ 5 Star.
No doubt. Well,
That song
thanks,
was called
Queen.
Woman, though, for your question. He was
Right.
I
asking
appreciate
what
you
was
guys
the
for
song.
letting me slide in here. I appreciate you, King Darius. To my brother, DJ 5 Star, who was always spinning the ones and twos, my favorite DJ. Thank you, guys.
I love it.
Oh, no doubt. Much love, Queen. Peace. No doubt. Yeah, that was our sister, Queen Lala Hadid. I remember the first time I brought her on the show, I was tearing her name up. Well, Layla, Lala, she wouldn't let me. She was right on it, So I appreciate the Queen. We got some big things coming up. We're about to put together a positive media collaboration. Oh man, that's gonna be hot. Speaking of positive media, though, 5, I definitely want you to, if you wouldn't mind, sharing with the people while we have this opportunity to showcase Math Through Music, because as we promote positive media, we have to give young people the tools to promote it, and we've got to make sure that they have all the things necessary to be functional. So as 5 gets it together, starts to pull it out, he's gonna pull out the kit, Math Through Music, and look into it, look it up, check him out. Boom.
Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Math Through Music. It's a duffel bag that comes with everything you need to learn how to DJ, including our curriculum that teaches 5th grade through 9th grade math, along with DJing. We're in the extended learning space, so we want to be a compliment. It's a real record that's melted down. It takes about 30 days to get the kit, but it comes with everything you need. So you get your laptop with all your software, unlimited downloads on music for a whole year, so you can download what you want, use our 35 lessons, and it comes with your hardware, so you can actually mix music and actually DJ and be an entrepreneur like myself. But we really want to engage young people in math. And so we have a partnership in Canada. The Canadian federal government did a 5-year study. It actually doubled math scores everywhere. And so I want you to not look at this as a pilot. We've been doing this 10 years in Canada. So it's a well-oiled machine in Canada. And so we're looking at this as an expansion to the United States, not a pilot. So if you have any educators in your circle, you know any educators, principals, superintendents, anyone that cares about our young people to get them the urge to learn, we want to remove the forcing of math in the traditional way. We have a new era of students. So we need to teach a new way. And so we all know that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is actually a definition of insanity. So if we want to engage our young people, let's meet them where they are. They already love the music. They already look up to me because I know how to scratch some records. So we put it all together in a standalone product. And the best thing is you don't need us. You don't need me or my team. We're always here if you need us, but you don't need us. We have embedded videos in the laptop to teach you how to plug everything up, the whole curriculum. So there's a standalone product. Each kit serves 2 students at a time. So we look to fill up classrooms with 10 of these kits. And every school, starting here in the state of Maryland, expanding from Canada. So thank you for that moment. If you look at our board here, it covers all of those things, upper and lower limits, part the whole, percentages, multiplication, division, and algebra. So we're teaching DJing using mathematical principles. First in the country, took a long time to get here, but we are here.
No doubt about it. That's DJ 5 Star Enterprises with Math Through Music. The Math Through Music kit. Thank you, Five, for putting it out there.
My pleasure.
How can people reach you, Five, so they can get more information for their community center, their schools, PTAs, or just their children?
Absolutely. You can actually, the easiest way is probably just connect me on social media. So if you just connect with DJ 5 Star, see if I can make that bigger for you to see me. There you go. At DJ the number 5 STARR or .com or info@dj5star.com. You can connect with me anytime just using the DJ name. Remember, it's the number 5 and 2 R's. And we're here to help. That's my link tree as well. So linktr.ee/DJ 5 Star will take you to all the links. You can set up a meeting right with me on Zoom from the link tree.
Good. We got it. So I appreciate you sharing that, Five. We're going to get ready to get out of here. We're going to funk it up a little bit more with Jay Treese's music. We're at the 10 o'clock hour, so we're wrapping it on up. We do have another queen that's going to join us to pay homage and tribute. We are going to do a special tribute to Cicely Tyson because she stood for so much, in terms of being able to be young, gifted, and Black. And no matter how old she was, she just represented that pride and that joy and that energy and that heart and that soul. So we need that, and her, she's with us. She's an ancestor now.
Yeah.
And so we'll continue to call and pay homage to her work and, so grateful and thankful. And there's so many, people that she, as I said, she inspired. I was definitely inspired by the Queen. Thank you to the sister out there, Hugs Don't Shoot. This sister's got a salon. This sister pushes Thrive. She's out there in the community with Hugs Don't Shoot. On top of working a full-time job, doing just a lot of good work in the community. So shout out to Hugs Don't Shoot in Baltimore City. Go check them out online. They won a couple of awards this year, Grand Marshal of the MLK Parade, the Hometown Heroes with the Ravens, just doing it. So congratulations to you, your board, and all your team, Val Jenkins and Hug Don't Shoot. So now we're going to bring to the stage a sister who's got her own shows, man, on a few different channels. powerful. She blessed me and allowed me to come on, on her show and the various networks that she represents, also pushing good news and good music. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nasia Willite Carter. You're on mute right now.
Hi, guys.
There you go. What's up, Queen?
How you doing?
Good morning, everybody. I'm absolutely fabulous. Just sitting here with my coffee and doing some work as always. You know how we roll.
I know that's right. So before we get into Cicely Tyson, and thanks for coming on this morning, just a short notice to pay homage to the Queen herself. Tell us about all the things that you do besides, because you are a dancer yourself, you're an instructor, you run multiple media networks, projects, mom, wife, you another one of those queens that are doing it all. Break it down for us, please.
Yeah, I'm a little bit out there. I do a lot of things. Like you said, I have my own show, Get It, Got It Good. That started on WBGR Network, but now we branched out to several different networks, Dent, Power, Total Entertainment Radio. But I have an affiliation with over 500 networks. So a lot of times people come to me and say, nice, how do I get onto this, that? And I connect. I'm a people connector. I'm a problem solver. So yes, I got my hand in a lot of projects behind the scene, backstage shows, productions, things like that. I find it fun. And yes, I do have the family, the kids, the responsibilities. But if you use your time wisely, if you schedule your day, then anybody can do it. There's no excuses.
Hey,
hashtag no excuses.
Right?
Hey, my mother said what the slaves went through wasn't stress, then what are we talking about?
Exactly.
Huh.
So tell us, but your show, what's the name of the show?
It's Get It, Got It Good. You can follow it at Get It, Got It Good G3 across all social media networks. And of course, I always tag myself. So if you follow me at NYSIA, Willite or Carter, then you should be able to find the show as well. So it's very easy. Or you can just go to my website, www.nysiacarter.com.
Awesome. So I want to make sure I put this plug out there because, both 5 Star and I are part of the Project Millions More movement. Long live the spirit of the Million Man March. Long live the spirit
of the Million Man March.
Long live the spirit of the Million Man March. I see our sister Queen Eartha Harris in the building. Thank you so much. She's got a show as well. And her show is on Saturday mornings, Saturday afternoons, 1 p.m. WOLB, Tight Knit. That's right, Tight Knit Radio is her show with Troy Rollins, Maylon Butler, the whole crew. So we definitely want to
shout out Troy all the way over there on the West Coast.
Exactly. I know he's been on your show and a big part of your movement as well. So tell us about Cicely Tyson, what that meant to you, just what she was in terms of an icon, a motivator, as not just as an African American woman, but as a woman, period.
Well, we have Black History Month coming up, and of course we have Women's Month coming after that. And Cicely encapsulated so many powerful, positive qualities. She was a movement. She was a force to be reckoned with, and especially during a time when it was uncommon, number one, for a woman to speak up and say, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want to try. This is what I want to do. Even when producers or directors told her no, and she said, I'm an actress. This is what I should be able to do. Let me try it. And they would tell her, you're too feminine, you're too beautiful, you're too this, you're too that. And yet she still prevailed. And so it's uncommon for a woman to do that. Nevertheless, an African-American woman. So she paved the way for a lot of people to be able to go and just say, this is what I want. And a lot of times as women, especially as strong Black women, as we're labeled all of the time, when we assert ourselves and we say exactly what we want and what we want to do, then we get the label, a negative label or a negative connotation all of the time. And so to be assertive and powerful and still have the heart of the people is a very hard thing to do. It's very hard to balance. And I think she did that really well. She'll be truly missed. She has a lot of people love and respect, and of course she'll live on forever in our hearts and on our screens. So she had a long, beautiful life, and I appreciate that she went through some of the things that she went through so that I can have opportunities and other women like me can.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I'm really excited about the fact that, you know, you're doing what you're doing, and, you know, you keep bringing on, you know, guests that from music to politicians to in a business, health.
Any and everywhere. Doctors, professional athletes, lawyers, anything.
So what was your, so far, like, tell me what was your most, what was your favorite interview if you had to pick one? Which one was your, if you had to think back on it, that you just enjoyed the most yourself?
I mean, they all have their good qualities, fun qualities. It just depends. I learn a lot from a lot of different people. And this is what Get It Gotta Good is about. It's about getting people information, making sure they understand it and got it and know where to go get more. And then it's all good. And so when I talk to people, I like to talk about their mindset. How did you get from point A, the guy, the girl next door, to point B? So that way we can actually understand mindset and what it takes and perseverance. And I love getting little key steps from people so that others can understand, look, it's this easy. You just go from step A to step B to step C, and you just keep making these little small movements. So each person is very different. So I can't say I had a favorite or I didn't have a favorite, but I can say that they all brought something different to the table.
Right, right. Hey, look, I know it's all good that you got your prep cook over there.
Yes.
You got your prep. You got your prep.
You hear him? I know. I'm trying to get him to be quiet.
I know him. I know my young brother. You know, that's my young king right there. One of the generals. You know, my beloved Carter.
We know we have a lot of kids over here. It's kind of hard to get a quiet moment. Look, but he's making food for me, so I can't complain. Like, hey.
You're like, make up your mind. What you want? You know what I'm saying? You want noisy, you want to be hungry. That's another beautiful thing. The fact that you all have such a beautiful family. Shout out to you all's relationship, and just, you know, celebrating Black love. So thank you so much for doing that. I see Val Jenkins jumped in the chat. She said, don't allow anyone to tell you no. And for a sister who's working at least 5 jobs, I tried to get her to sell something new. We put out there Pure Light technology, the light bulbs that kill the virus, bacteria, mold, other things in the air that raises the oxygen level. And when you raise your oxygen level, then you are able to, your blood functions, your blood moves fat at a better, in a better state because the oxygen level is increased. Your brain, of course, because of the oxygen is increased. So your functions of all your organs, Pure Light technology, check it out. You know, follow us. We'll definitely communicate with you on how you can purchase them, but we have them for sale. So you definitely want to be a part of the Pure Light technology movement. Get your lights. They will protect you and create that barrier. You go out in public or in meetings, things of that nature, you plug in your lamp, your Pure Light, boom. In 30 minutes, that air is free of any bacteria, virus in that space. So it's what the astronauts used in their missions to outer space. So if the astronauts use it and keep them from getting sick, you can sure enough bet your bottom dollar it'll protect you and your family. So Queen, we're gonna definitely, you know, wrap it up. I wanted to thank you for coming on. Let people know what time Get It Gotta Good comes on. And we got something big coming up. Lala Hadid and I are working on something that she created to bring all of us together in terms of the positive media movement. So
awesome.
Stay tuned for that.
Well, you can watch Get It Gotta Good any time of the day on YouTube. All of the shows live there. But you can also watch it Wednesday mornings, 11:30 a.m. on WBGR, and of course weeknights 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can listen to it on Total Entertainment Radio, and of course Power and Dent as well. So you guys, you can find me anywhere. Just go to the website. You have links to everywhere.
Get It Gotta Good. All right.
I remember your song, Darius.
You remember?
Got it good.
Get it, got it good.
Good.
Get it, got it good. Come on.
Yes.
Get it, Got it? Good. Oh, get it?
Y'all definitely go back and check out that show with Darius. It was very fun.
Hey, well, I appreciate being a part of your show and being able to be in the studio live with you, and you did a phenomenal job. You just reposted it the other day, so I got a chance to share it, and I got a chance to freestyle, which I love to do. And so thank you, Queen, for joining us. Thank my brother with the axe that's making that delicious meal for you. And tell him hook me up. I'll be through to get my grub on as well.
Absolutely. Thanks. Hey, DJ Pasta.
Hello, Queen. Thank you for your recommendation. I start tomorrow on the station, Total Entertainment Radio.
All day, every day. See, I told you.
Yeah, it is going
y'all,
down.
let me just leave y'all with this. There is enough space in the world for everybody. There is an abundance. There's no reason not to recommend, not to refer people out, because, you know, the more that you put out, the more you'll receive. And if you know a good person that can do something really well, refer them. It comes back to you. Nothing but love for you.
Awesome.
So I'm happy to hear that.
No doubt about it. Hey, that's what it's all about. You know, so here it is. You got three people on here. Win, win, win. When you win and I win, the community wins. What's better than that? You know? And you keep pushing people. Just find a way to push people. Push people, push people. You know, love people. And unfortunately, hurt people. So, Queen, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Get it? Got it? Good. Come on, give me some fire for that. Get it? Got it? Good. Get it? Got it? Good. Come on. Get it? Got it? Good. Come on. Get it? Got it? Good.
Thank you, Darius. Thank you, DJ. Later, guys.
Please.
Bye.
Got it good. Yeah. Wow. Well, look. Hey, we had a great time with y'all today. We want to thank y'all for being with us. Shout out to our brother George Harris. Go to Facebook and check out his situation. He's working on ownership. It's all about ownership. He's down at the dock, the harbor in Baltimore. Go check him out. Look at his Facebook page, see what's going on, support him, follow up. Call your legislators at the state level. If you live in Baltimore City, call the mayor, the city council. Let them know, support George Harris and black voters on the marina down at the Inner Harbor in Baltimore City. Hashtag George Harris, right? We want to be able to support George Harris. So look it out. We want to make sure we can bring him on and get him on the show as well so we can talk to you about ownership and make sure that we move to the next level. So thank you, Brother George. He's also part of the Projects Million More movement, but the brother is out here pushing, and we need that support. So it's Funky Friday. We're going to roll out DJ 5 Star. Appreciate you, King. Thank you so much. Don't forget to reach out to me for the Pure Light Technology at 301-453-1700. That's 301-453-1700 so you can get some lights that will chill all the virus and bacteria. If you got any asthma in the house, somebody with asthma to take care of that too. 5, he got a testimony. We'll bring that for you next week. So, hey, next Friday, Funky Friday, Peace in the Morning Show with Darius A. Stanton and DJ who?
5 Star.
Go ahead, take him out 5.
And I did a couple testimonials for Pure Light, so it's like 3 or 4 of them. It's a daycare sent up there on my YouTube. Of course, I did a testimony last week, and we had a healthcare professional, and we got a restaurant called the Salsa Grill. All been using Pure Light since 2019, before COVID. We've been rocking with it before COVID, and so actually seeing the improvements over a year of time of just watching. One restaurant said, "Hey, none of my employees have gotten sick since I put in Pure Light." And so that to me, that's a monumental testament right here in Baltimore. And he's just like, before COVID, I already start putting these things in my daycare, and kids were getting the flu like 2-3 times a week, or at least 2-3 times a season. He said, one, since he put Pure Light in there and it's a 9-watt bulb, his electric bill went down 33%, easy. And then 2, he said none of the kids, none of his staff got sick. And so all that is on my YouTube, all 3 of those testimonies, one with a nurse, one with a daycare center, and one with an actual restaurant right there on YouTube. DJ 5 Star is the search.
Man, you heard it from 5 Star. a daycare with 65 children and almost 20 employees have not been sick with the virus, not been sick with flu in over a year as a result of having a light throughout the building. So check us out, get with it, Pure Light Technology. Reach out to us at 301-453-1700 or myself, DJ 5-Star. Tell them you heard it on Peace in the Morning, and we'll hook you up. So this is Darius A. Stanton with my main man, the General. Thank you. Shout out to our sister Belinda Tay. Thanks so much for joining the Peace in the Morning show. Everybody else that checked in with us, we appreciate you. Make sure you share this show, get that positivity. We want to thank our special guest, Gold Street. Darius A. Stanton. Peace in the Morning show, Focus Friday, and DJ 5-Star saying, peace in the morning. As we go out with all facts.
That's why we talking about all black. That's why we talking about
all you got me grooving so much, I don't even want to go, man. I'm going to put 5 for your party, for your conference. And if you want to do something virtual, make sure you give us 5 for his virtual venues so he can do your whole event virtually online. Peace.
That's why we're talking about